I got the coffee. And the weather's horrible. So, time to make a video, eh? So, I was looking for an arm wrestling table that wouldn't take up too much space and that was pretty portable. Because I'm the only one in my area right now that's kind of seriously into arm wrestling, and my club that I go to is like a hour or two train ride away. So I don't have time to always go there and practice. And I don't like, I don't want to just do arm wrestling on my kitchen table because it's a great way to break your arm and to just not learn how to arm wrestle, especially the sitting down part. Ain't no way someone's calling me right now. That's wild. Okay, phone call is done with. Let's go back to it. Looking for a portable table that doesn't suck, because I would imagine you could find some portable tables that you can kind of break down and all that stuff, but I feel like they just wouldn't be solid at all, and I don't like using tools that break. Not a fan. So I was looking around and I saw the Titan Grip training table and I thought it was pretty cool. I never used it. I'm not too familiar with Titan Grip, so I had nothing to say about them. And it was kind of difficult to find, I think it's because it's a new product, so it was kind of difficult to find opinions on it. I saw like one review on the website, and I had to kind of message some individual people and everything to get kind of an idea on if it's worth buying or not. Eventually I decided to buy it and try it out. So today I'm gonna break it down in two categories, more or less. It's nothing super structured. It's just gonna be based on the design and based on the quality. So the design would just be how it's built and why it's built and what intentions it has and the measurements and all that. And the quality would just be the execution of the design, if it's actually well built or not. Short answer, yeah, I'd say it's worth it. I really enjoy this table. I don't regret at all buying it. I'm somebody who doesn't hesitate to annoy a company for a refund if I think the product is garbage. And I would say that this table's really good and I like it a lot. And I'm looking forward to using it more and more. Especially the part of the fact that it's foldable and you can kind of just take it wherever you want. So it's really cool. Anyways, so design. On the bottom it has the adjustable feet that are kind of made of like a plastic rubber situation. And it's really cool because if you have floor that's uneven, like tile that's uneven and everything, then you can adjust it to where the feet don't, to where the table's flat. And you don't have to put like a piece of cardboard under it or something. If I had to do that for an arm wrestling table, I would just contact the company and be like, hey, you guys need to figure this out. The feet on the bottom also are really useful for protecting your tile if you have it, to keep the metal from scratching. Just be careful if you're like tilting it to move it or something. The metal corners can probably scratch your tile if you tilt it too far and drag it. So try to just pick it up when you move it this way to avoid that. That's probably the only thing on that. And the cool thing is the way that the feet adjust can be to where you can adjust the height on it a couple centimeters, which is cool if that's what you're interested in, to really fine tune it. Let's see, the measurements on the site. I compared the measurements on the sites versus the measurements of the table that I got, and it's totally accurate. All the measurements are accurate that are displayed on the sites. They are the measurements of the table that I have here, so I'm happy about that. I'll probably throw a picture of the measurements. I'm not going to read them out. I'm way too lazy for that. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, so on the site, you see that let me arrange my coffee situation here. You see that the peg or the pin pads are kind of presented like this in the photo to where they're straight. I was kind of like, you know, I wasn't too much of a fan of it. I like the slanted pin pads. I don't know if it's better. I don't really think it matters. It's personal preference. I'm just used to the slanted pin pads that you can change. But getting the table, it has slanted pin pads. The pin pads aren't straight. So I'm happy about that. I honestly, that was a pleasant surprise. But if you're somebody who prefers the straight pin pads for whatever reason, you might be disappointed by that. So just watch out for that. What else? This thing takes like 5 minutes to set up. Take a little bit of plastic off of the wrapping and everything, and then otherwise all you really need to do is tighten a few things, a few bolts on here, and it's ready to go. You know, like it's already folded and everything. Like it's the most intuitive thing ever to set up. It's really no effort. What else for the design? The legs. The legs are square, not circular. I know some tables have circular tube legs. So if that's something that's important to you, then watch out, baby, because this table's got some square legs. And I don't know, it doesn't matter to me, but for those of you who that's important for, there you go. The weight, I don't know. Maybe after the video I'll fold it up and put it on a scale. Try not to break my scale because it's made of glass. So I'll see if I can get the weight for you guys, but otherwise, I mean, it's lightweight. When you fold this thing up, you can carry it in one hand like a suitcase. You know, it's not heavy. But it's still really sturdy. I'll go into that more in the quality section of stuff. Oh yeah, so the way that you set it up is actually really cool. You take the legs and you kind of push them open like that, and then you put the support bar in between. This is really cool because it causes the legs to kind of compress the support bar, which makes it feel really solid. It makes it feel like the support bar on the bottom is welded to the legs. Like it's very solid. I like it a lot. Only thing, I don't know if this goes into the quality or design, I don't care, whatever. Just the only thing that I would say to watch out for is on the bottom where you connect the support bar to the legs, you use a plastic knob to twist it. So I don't know. I would imagine most arm wrestling tables don't have that. So if you guys aren't used to having that, just watch out for the plastic knob. Don't break it. I mean, that's about it. Otherwise, it's whatever. What else? That's it for the design. And then, you know, I don't know. You guys probably have your own opinions, but there you go. Those are the things I wrote down. The quality, let's see. This thing's strong. I'm happy with it. I feel like it's solid. I've already pulled on it. I've already practiced pulled on it a little bit, and it's pretty good. I don't know if you had like Alex Kerjecha or something on here, maybe that's a different story, right? Like 110 kilo plus puller on this thing. I don't know. It's a training table. It's portable, and honestly, for the fact of its portability and how easily you can transport it and how little space it takes when it is folded up, it's fine. Oh yeah, that's another thing. I'll go back to the design thing. It's really well thought out the way that the legs fold. They fold on top of each other like that to take up as little space as possible. So if you're like 110 kilos plus, I don't know, maybe, you know, man, I feel like we're really reaching at that point though. I think it's just a good table. I'm happy with it. I think it's sturdy. I think it's solid. When I move around, when I push off of it, if you're doing like a hook move and you push off of it, I feel like it's solid. So I think it's fine. What else? I think it's welded correctly where it needs to be welded, and it's got really good strong points, and I'm not disappointed at all with the welding job and the way that it's put together. I think everything is very geometric, and it all works really well. What else? Yeah, I saw one part with rust. I'll throw a picture on there, and I think it's just the oxidation from the inside of the metal they used while welding. I don't think it's like damaged rust. I think it's just a little, one of the tubes of metal under here. I don't think it's a cause for concern. It's just a little bit of orange color, so I don't think it's a big deal. Otherwise, it's all good. One thing I will say, if you guys order this table, I would advise you guys to not open it if you have carpet, because I think from the welding or the fabrication process, there's these little like metal beads or just pieces of debris and stuff that was just filled the box. And it's not that dramatic, but it can be, I would imagine, annoying to clean out of a carpet. Luckily, I opened the box when I have a tile floor, so I was able to just vacuum everything afterwards. But definitely be aware of that, I think, just in terms of cleaning it up and everything. Let's see, what else do I have here? Yeah, the pads are really well made. I like the top and the pads a lot because it's got some padding, but it doesn't feel like a pillow, you know? It's nice. It kind of, it's, I mean, even if you're not putting your elbow on here, it feels nice, you know? It's not annoying. The pads themselves are great. They're really firm, so you can really plant your elbow in there. I don't know if that shook up the mic at all or whatever, but you can really plant your elbow down in there. Pin pads as well, they're the same thing. You know, they got a nice solid base. The top part's cushiony, so you're not gonna slam anyone's hand in and break it or anything. Oh, my light went out. Hold on. All right, now it's all good. Yeah, I would say the quality of the materials overall, pretty good. Everything's solid. The pegs don't move if you screw them in properly. They're all stapled together here, you know, like that. I would say that, I don't know, maybe the staples might come out at some point, but like, you're not really sitting there and kickboxing the pin pads, so I don't really think that's that much of a problem. The pads themselves are pretty well made. I like this kind of stitching thing that they did to protect it from unraveling and all that. That's really cool. So we'll have to see how it handles during the long term, but I'm pretty confident interacting with this thing, already doing some practice pulls with it, testing it out. I'm pretty confident that it'll last. The paint that they use is like a black paint on the metal. Good black paint. I don't know. It's what do you want to say about it? You know, it's well painted. I don't know if I'd bring it outside. I think it'd do fine outside. This is intended to be an inside use thing. I'll probably bring it outside. I don't think it'll have any problems with that, but that's just my own personal use case. I don't know what I'll do with it exactly, so we'll see. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's everything I wrote down. During my search to have a little bit more information about this thing, I reached out to Marie Balon on Instagram. She posted some stuff about this table, and so it interested me a lot. It was really well timed because I was looking for the table. I saw the table on Titan Grip, and then I saw the Instagram post. So I reached out to her asking for her honest thoughts about it, and she did encourage me to buy it because she said that she felt it was really solid. She already had a lot of practice pulls on it, and it went really well. She already has one like at her own place and everything. So she said she's a really big fan of it. And so that inspired me to buy it because I just couldn't find any reviews on it. I couldn't find much information about it. And then another shout out to Lovei for the discount code. So big fan of that one. Saved me on some shipping costs. Yeah, there you go. That's the review. These are just random thoughts that I had. See about it the long term. If this thing ends up falling apart on me and I end up changing my mind about it, I'll probably post a follow-up review, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I'm really happy with the purchase. The price was fair, I think, for the price that, or for the quality of the thing that I'm getting. And yeah, whatever. I'm gonna stop rambling. There you go. Buy this thing or don't. I don't know. If you're looking for a solid portable arm wrestling table that's not gonna really let you down, I think this is a pretty good option. I haven't really seen other options out there. The ones where you unscrew the legs and then you have to reassemble that just looks like a pain in the ass to me. And I've already seen what happens sometimes if those are welded wrong. They'll just snap, like where the screw point's attached, they'll just snap. I don't want any of that. So yeah. See ya.